everyone. Today we're going to be starting Bridge to the Turnabout. Super exciting. This is really early for me, so I'm just gonna take it a little easy. Well, not really early, but like, I usually like get out of bed around this time, so, you know, I'm tired. Let's get into it! Woo! Oh shit, let's go! Sisito. The treasured curing village, heirloom, whose name means seven-branch sword. I love the very obvious bit map, everything out of it. It is said that the sacred sword represents life itself. The very obvious bit map, though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. It all comes to a head here, huh? Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, one merciless point. Everything comes to a head here. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world is severed, the illusion is revealed, and the implacability of fate is finally laid bare. Or is it implacability? Wright and Co-law offices. Hey, Nick! Yeah? What is it? You know how I got spiritual powers, unlike you? Sure. You're a spirit medium, after all. But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right? I guess so, yeah. Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up! Pearls? So, that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick. I wonder who that could be in the photo. Huh? I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face? It's the New Year's issue of Occult! Winter Spiritual Location Special! Oh. Pearls looks so happy. Maximize your spiritual powers with just one night of intensive training. Oh, it sounds too good to be true. I'll say, it sounds more like a scam to me. It's at a spiritual retreat called Hazakura Temple. It's way up in the mountains, and I bet it's nice and cold. Just perfect for training. Now I definitely don't want to go. You know, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there. Reservations? For a temple? Are you serious? Don't worry, I've already made special reservations just for us. Yeah, and I signed up for the special course. That's nice, and the timing couldn't be better, since we don't have a case right now anyway. Alrighty then, it's settled. Well, come on, don't just stand there, start packing your stuff. Yes, Mr. Nick, you'd better start packing your stuff. Huh? Me? Why do I have to go? Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old. Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I can channel is a TV. So, is there a heated pool at this Hazakura temple? No, but you can stand under a freezing waterfall. She looks so happy about that. Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places. What? No way! How can you be so selfish? But you're a phoenix! You're literally made of fire occasionally. Come on, Mr. Nick, look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful? Nope, not going. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home. What the? What is it, Mr. Nick? Let me see that magazine. This nun. Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick? This girl. It's... My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. any woman ever count on you for anything. You disgust me. But it can't be. She was found guilty and should still be in prison. Mr. Nick? I'll go. Huh? Hazakura Temple. I said I'll go. Yay! Isn't that great, Curly? Yes! Oh, thank you! Thank you, Mr. Nick! You'd do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right? I don't think I'd walk over burning coals for a 19-year-old spirit medium. It's only a Hawthorne. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple, but I just had to see for myself who this nun really was. I don't know what those kanji mean yet, but they look pretty cool. Probably just says, like, Hazakura Temple or whatever. It's so cold here, Nick. Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change. Well, it's supposed to be cold. It's training. Oh, this theme is really pretty, actually. Her teeth are chattering so loudly, it's all I can do to make out what she's saying. Wow, Mystic Maya, so this is the famous Hazakura Temple. Curly, Well. How nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple. Oh, thank you. Oh my. Thank you for coming all this way. Come now. You must have been cold. What's with the past tense? We're freezing into human popsicles as we speak. Well, we are high up in the mountains after all. Do not know whose voice I am doing for this, but in any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please follow me inside. It's someone very specific, but I cannot remember what her name is. Thank you, Mr. Pass. Oh, yes, I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name is Bikini. Bikini? That's right. Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted something that has a nice image to it. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger. It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course. Well, my. Quite brave of you, considering how cold it is. Some people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one with those you channel. Reckless? How old is Bikini? 48. Wahaha. Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. We can come back another day. But you went through all that trouble to get reservations from— Yes, that's right. You've come all this way, so please enjoy yourselves. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around? I do want to see this. What do you think, Nick? Pretty awesome gate, huh? It sure is. Looks pretty well maintained, too. This thing kind of puts your hometown to shame, Maya. Yeah, well, a lot of things have happened in Kurain Village. We used to be a lot richer back when people hired us to perform channelings. Oh, I see. But now the place looks a bit run down. I guess I was just born in the wrong time. Maybe. So what's a channeling dojo anyway? Oh my. You don't even know that? Forgive him, sister, for he knows not what he's saying. Well, just call me Bikini and forget that sister part. The channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We have special holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual power. Holy items? If you train an entire evening surrounded by these items, it's quite mysterious. The spiritual power of these items seems to envelop you. Wow, she must have just gotten off the trolley from the land of make-believe. So what exactly is this special course? You must be incredibly devoted to be interested in that at such a young age. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell 30,000 times! All while being showered in freezing cold spirit water. It's February now, right? You have to be careful this time of the year. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia or maybe even die of hypothermia. So be careful, hear? How am I supposed to be careful? I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic-Maya up for this. The other nun. Sister. About this picture. Well, look at that. I must say I look rather divine here, don't you think? Oh, yeah. Unforgettable in every way. You mean it? I knew it! Oh, the jiggle physics on her cheeks, even as a sprite. The makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped me out. Iris? Iris? The cute little girl in the photo. She looks just like me, doesn't she? We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place. Really? That kinda sounds like fun. Sorry to cut in, but... This... Iris... Where is she right now? Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all the way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you? Glare. No. That's not what I had in mind at all. Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple preparing for this evening. Inner temple? Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you go have a look at the main hall for now? So she's in the inner temple, huh? Look at that delicious lunch of porridge or whatever it is. It's some sort of something. The main hall, I think it's even colder in here. Oh, Mr. Nick, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy. Or maybe curry. Yeah, you're right. I think it's pot roast for tonight. Yum. Weird. I thought they would serve something a little more, well, traditional. What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice and gruel all the time? I said rice and gruel originally. Mystic-Maya is right. Oh, I hope there's mashed potatoes too. I love mashed potatoes. What a cute little acolyte. Actually, what voice do I do for her? Motherly. Actually, do you want to be her? Well, she kinda, So, like, I'll just hand the headset over. Say hello to my mom, everybody.
Hello. Okay, so I have to say this line now?
Yeah.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Ha 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 ha! What a cute little acolyte.
Yeah, that's...
Greetings to all of you.
Oh. Hello. This lady makes mine look like a 6.8 times over 10 on the weirdness scale. Out of 10. Your outfit. Did you come here for the special course too?
Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm...
Ah! You're Miss Elise Donim!
Yes, that's right. You know of me?
My name is Pearl Faye. I'm your biggest fan. Who is she, Nick? Zvari, a fortune teller? I've got all your books, Mr. Nim.
What a sweet things. And please call me Elise.
Books? Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Don't you even know who this is? Well, an author, maybe?
Yes, and an illustrator of picture books.
Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it. Say thank you to my mom, everybody, for voicing Elise Denim. Actually, we need to talk to her a little more, so I can just do something like this. Oh, her theme's really pretty, actually. I'm sorry I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books.
It's alright, I take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple story for children.
And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel as if my heart has been purified.
Which makes me feel very happy to hear you say that.
I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady.
Miss Elise won an award last year for her book, The Magic Bottle.
Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I had written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked if I was alright to make it into a book.
Wow, must have been a really great story.
Maybe I should try to write a children's book too.
I would highly not recommend it.
If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick.
1 second.
Recently, I've accepted a sort of apprentice, you could say.
An apprentice?
He calls himself Loris. Loris Duny. Donum.
Donym. Like pseudonym.
I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. On Loris's behalf as well, I'd like to thank you for your support.
Of course, Miss Elise. Anything for you.
Ha ha ha.
Why did you come to Hazakura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training?
No, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on.
Wow, I can't wait to read it.
Rose is completely taken with her.
I wanted to do a book with a more Japanese feel to it this time.
Aren't you originally Japanese? So is that why you're dressed like you are?
The children have a certain image of me in their minds. I don't want to disappoint them.
What can I say? She's really a sweet lady.
Wow, Miss Elise, you're dressed up like a mountain nun.
Yes, the people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robe as well.
I want a staff like that.
You like the crystal sphere? It's real amethyst, you know.
Maybe we'll find one like that up here on this mountain. Good luck, Nick. I know you'll find me one.
Well, you have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations.
Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner tonight?
Yeah, the pot roast.
That's
The-
what you want, pot roast.
Pot roast.
That's right. Would you like to help too?
Yes, I want to help with whatever I can.
Rose looks like she just won the lottery.
Just want some mashed potatoes.
That's so real.
No, she's actually really helpful.
Eating
Oh.
mashed potatoes.
Two then. No, Maya's the one who would sneak mashed potatoes during the eating.
No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. Feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend.
Huh? But
No germy hands. Oh yes. Please take this. I think it will be of help to you.
Oh, thank you for... Oh, that's the bridge from the last case.
It's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we?
The inner temple. There it is on the other side of the bridge. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple.
okay, I'll see you two later then. Remember, you're not allowed to fight. Come on, Nick, let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving.
She's mad.
Oh, actually, I think that might be, a sand... I think that might be a sand fire.
Yeah, fire in the middle and stand on the side. So
Yeah.
it's throughout the whole house with lower.
Exactly. Thank you for voicing Elise Donim for a little bit. Mwah. February 7th. Huh? Where did Sister Bikini go? I guess she went to the inner temple to go help that other nun out. Oh, right. I think her name is Iris? Yeah, that was it. I want to find out who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find. Let's go to the suspension bridge then. Heavenly Hall, baby, and a rotary phone. Wow, look at this broken down old bridge, Nick. It's Dusky Bridge. Yeah, and look at that big canyon below us. Hey, there's a river down there. It looks like it's flowing real fast. What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm just not very good with heights.
Oh. Hey, I've got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge. You know, 1, 2, 3, jump! It might be just what you need to get over your fear of heights.
Yeah, death is a real good way to overcome phobias, alright. Anyway, it sure looks like a rickety bridge.
Can't argue there. That's probably why it's called Dusty Bridge.
Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky Bridge.
Well, it's practically the same thing. Anyway, the inner temple is just up ahead, right? So let's go and check it out.
Why isn't there another way across?
Run fast.
Can I see these footprints yet? No. Sad.
Inner temple gate!
Oh, look at those statues.
That's fun.
I forget what they're called exactly, but...
Whoa, that bridge was shaking like jello in an earthquake. And at least half of the wood on that rickety bridge was rotting, I bet. Not to mention the last part only had like one board left on it. What's wrong with you? Your face is all green.
Can you not pick on me for a second? I'm still trying to get over the shock that we made it safely across that death trap.
Yeah, I guess I'm a bit surprised, too. Yikes! That temple is in bad shape. Looks like it looks like it could collapse at any time.
I guess people don't use it too often. Is this really where you're going to train tonight?
That has to be it. It's kind of creepy around here, like a ghost might jump out at you or something.
A spirit medium afraid of ghosts. Isn't it ironic, don't you think?
Look at this carving. Very stylized. Looks like there's something written on it.
I can't read it, but if I had to take a good guess, I'd say it says Inner Temple.
What's the point of a sign if you can't read it? Must be tough for the mailman when he's delivering here.
I guess the sign is a good indication of how long this place has been here.
Let's just go to the training hall. Oh! Look, there's a little Curane symbol there.
Man, look at this place. It's just a tiny freezing cold room with an angled floor and angled door and yeah. So this is where you'll both be training, huh?
Huh? What do you mean, both? I'm the only one.
Really? But I thought...
Pearlie's just a little kid. She couldn't handle this kind of intense training.
So says the girl who I can barely hear over her teeth chattering.
Anyway, the real training room must be behind that door over there. Yep, definitely getting the feeling it's back there.
Even I can sense that there's something supernatural about the cavern behind that door.
Hi! Excuse me, but who are you?
You're...
Hi there! We're just looking around since we're going to be staying here tonight. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. I wonder why she's spaced out like that. Don't you, Nick?
Did you say something, Maya?
Not you too, Nick. My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple. I'm Maya Fey. It's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is mine. Oh, please excuse me. I have some, chores to attend to.
And off she goes.
She sure is beautiful. And a bit spacey, I guess. I guess she's just not used to talking with urban sophisticates like us. Nick?
That girl. It can't be, but...
She did look pretty much exactly like Dahlia. And both of their names are flower names, so...
Hey, scroll, it doesn't look that old either.
Ah!
Ah! What is it? Why did you scream like that?
This scroll! It's my mother!
What?
It's Misty Fey, master of the Curane School of Channeling.
Oh, she's very cute. Are you sure?
Yes. That crest at the top of the scroll. That's the special mark of the master of our tradition. So that's what the mark means. What is it? Nothing. It's just that I last saw her over 15 years ago. If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't have even known it was her. My own mother. And I can't even recognize her face. Maya. It's a hanging wall scroll showing Maya's mother, Misty Faye. It's not that old. That crest at the top is the official mark of the master. I wonder if this temple has some sort of connection to the Faye family. I think it does, actually. Supposedly, it was founded by a branch family member of the Curane School. I'll have to ask Bikini in more detail when I get the chance. About Maya. And the Faye family in general. Let's get out of here. Oh, we managed to make it across Dusty Bridge. Nick, you look green. Are you feeling alright? Hey! What's wrong with you? Ever since we met Sister Iris at the training hall, you've been really quiet. Huh? Oh, sorry. Hey you! Wait up! You think he's yelling at us? He must be. There's no one else around. Would you mind moving? You're standing right in my way. Oh, it's Larry. Hey, I know you. You're... Whoa. Sorry, gotta run. See ya! Hey, wait a minute. Larry, get back here. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Laurice Denim. Liar, you're Larry. Your clothes may change, but you're still the butts. Shut up. I'm Laurice. I'm just here to do a sketch of Dusky Bridge. So it really is our Larry. Not that I get why he's pretending to be someone else. Hi, Larry. So what are you doing with the last name Donim? Well, I just... I wanted to start over again, with a clean slate. A clean slate? You remember, don't you? Last time? The mask-to-mask case. After that, I started to realize I didn't like this guy known as Larry Butts. And that's when I came across it. The Book of Destiny. The Book of Destiny? Do you mean The Magic Bottle by Miss Elise Denim? It's so beautiful, so moving, so gentle. My heart felt cleansed. I was saved. Maybe I should buy a copy of The Magic Bottle. Wow, Larry would make a great book salesman. I really want to get that book now, too. She's the most wonderful person I've ever met. I'd follow her anywhere. Well, she certainly is a very elegant lady. You see? Here's a photo I took of her in secret. Not great. Wow, that's a beautiful photo. You want a copy, don't you? It's okay, I just happened to make extra It's okay, I just happened to have made extra prints. Thank you. Still... It's kind of hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. So tell the truth, you must have some kind of ulterior motive, right? What are you talking about? I don't trust anyone anymore. Especially not women! That's not great. Talk about a bad case of denial. Anyway, can you even draw well enough to make a picture book? Art isn't only about technical skill, you know. It's also about having pure heart. A pure heart. But it is also somewhat about having technical skill. I can attest to that as an artist myself. And that's why I'm asking, can you draw well enough to make a whole book? Now that you mention it, I wonder. Looks like you still have some doubt in your heart. It's true, I do. But when I first saw her, I felt it. Something inside me ended, and something else began. You can take that a multitude of ways. Oh, Larry, it sounds like you've fallen in love with Miss Elise Denim. No, you're wrong. It's not her. It's the other girl. Oh, great. He means Iris. Other girl? Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this. Ooh, yeah! Her! my little Iris. She's really pretty. This girl, she's perfect. She's exactly my type. I wonder if she would model for me. I want to draw a portrait of her. Yeah, you always liked those model types, didn't you, Larry? Hey, wait a sec. Didn't you say you were swearing off women? Huh? Yeah, that's right. Of course I have. I have, basically, but... But Iris is different. I feel like I still have one chance left at the dream. This guy will never change. Everyone! Hi, Pearls! Hey, Pearly! Dinner preparations are complete. Please come quickly to the main hall. Alright, I can't wait to dig in, Pearly. I'm going to go to the inner temple and call Sister Iris. I also want to have a look at where Mystic Maya is going to be training. Be careful on the bridge. Yeah, that's definitely a sandfire. Those are pokers. Boy, am I stuffed. Are you sure it's alright to eat that much before your training? Well, this kind of training is a battle of endurance. Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that might put your health at risk. No pain, no gain, I guess. I'm still worried about you. Well. Let's not dilly-dally shilly-shally. You must get ready for tonight. Good luck, Maya. Alright, here I go. I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess. Iris, please ring the bell at 10 for lights out, alright? Yes, Sister Bikini. And then, after you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall. I understand, Sister Bikini. Maya and Bikini really seem excited about this training thing tonight. Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight? Well, if you'd like, you can come to my room. Perhaps we can read some books together. Really? I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading. Well then, would you like to practice reading with me? I'd love to. Rose is absolutely smitten with Miss Dunham. So, Larry, what are you gonna do? Huh? Me? Well, I'm just gonna go and hang out in my room. I can't stand the cold at all. Totally hear you there. Miss Elise? So, for example, how do you read this? It says gravely. It says gravely. That's kind of a tough word. Oh, okay. And what about this word? That's another tough one. It says roast. What kind of a book is she reading anyway? Well, I'm going to go wash the dishes and help clean up. I'll go visit you when I'm done, Miss Elise. Well, not much to do except head to my room and huddle under the covers, I guess. It's a whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Why couldn't the nearest bathroom be just a little closer to my room? Mr. Wright? Oh. Thought it was Iris. Oh, Miss Denim, are you going to use the bathroom too? No, but have you seen Pearl? No, not since after dinner. I thought she said she was going to go to your room. I know, but she never showed up. I'm going to go look for her. Excuse me. Miss Elise Denim, a woman as mysterious in origin as her last name. But the really mysterious one is... Oh! Sister Iris. Good evening. The really mysterious one is this girl. Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright? I can't let this chance pass me by. I should try to talk with her and maybe get some answers. Hello. Your sister Iris, right? Yes. So, when did you come to Hazakura Temple? I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home. So you've never left? Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Sister Bikini, I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were. college? And maybe enroll in the Ivy University Literature Department? No, I never had an interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need. I see. But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. I can use a computer and a cell phone, too. That's not exactly something I'm bragging about. But I don't see any psyche locks. So I guess that means she's not lying. Please don't stare at me like that. What kind of a place is this, anyway? I heard it's for training to increase your spiritual power, or something like that? It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you. Well, I have to admit it is a whole different world up here. I'm glad to hear you say that. Huh? Talking with dead people. Who does it help, anyway? I hate it. Really? So then why stay in a place like this? Ah! Is something wrong? I didn't realize it was so late. I had to go and ring the bell for lights out. I guess it's almost 10 now, huh? Mr. Wright? Yes? If it's alright with you, I would like you to have this. But this is your hood. It has the power to protect you from evil spirits. Come to think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of these too. I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night. I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night. No, come back. I want to talk about your sister. Wait a minute, Sister Iris. Yes? Just now, you called me by my name. You said Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you. That's... Sister Iris, please, tell me the truth. You and I... Have we ever met before? Oh, that sprite of her is adorable. 5 psyche locks? Iris. It's almost 10. Perhaps we can speak again tomorrow. Perhaps. Lights out. Ring the bell, I guess that's a bell. So my hunch was correct. She does know me. I'll have to try to talk with her again tomorrow. Oh, I love that, actually. Ah! What the? That blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard. Oh, shit! That scream. I'm sure it came from around here. Ha! Someone's there. On the ground. Mr. Nim! I just stepped on something soft. Hey! Don't step on my tummy like that! What are you doing lying there in the snow? I was passed out! What do you think? So that blood-curdling scream was you. Forget about that! Hurry up and call the police! Is there even a phone in the main hall? No, but we still get reception up here in the mountains. You must have a cell phone on you, right? I didn't bring it with me. Oh, you're useless! I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. Got no choice! You have to use the public phone by Dusky Bridge! Hurry! 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 Run as fast as you can! Yes, ma'am. If you don't hurry, Iris will... Oh, did you see our staff? It didn't have the amethyst. It's farther than I thought. The bridge is just up ahead. I have to go tell Maya what happened, too. Dusky Bridge. It's burning down. What the heck happened? What are you doing here? Ah! Huh? What is it? Is it me? Don't scare me like that, Larry! I almost had a heart attack! My name isn't Larry, it's Laurice! Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm going to the inner temple. Don't be stupid. The bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now. Listen to me. There's been a murder here at Hazakura Temple. What? The murderer might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya is safe. But... please, call the police. I've got to go. Get out of my way, Larry! It's too dangerous. Nick, wait! I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it. Nick!
pierce the frozen air of that harrowing night. Well, hot damn, Phoenix. What the hell? Who could that be at this time of night? Yes, Edgeworth speaking. Edgy, get up! It's an emergency! What, Larry? Do you know what time it is? It's not Larry, it's Maurice! Maurice Denim! This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over it. Wait, don't hang up! It's an emergency! It's Nick! He took a really nasty spill! Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so... I'm not joking! His life is in danger! What? What happened? Tell me! Talk about a guy with bad luck. He may already be dead. Anyway, you've gotta come back. You're the only one that can help. My Iris. My beautiful Iris. She needs help. Alright, I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can. I'm at the detention center. Please, hurry! It's been 1 year since I left that country. I thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion, as if I expected anything to change. As if I expected anything to change, he says. I'm assuming he chartered an overnight flight? You're late, Angie! What took you so long? I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come as quickly as I could. Well, you should have chartered a faster one. Anyway, just listen. Something happened to Miss Elise and Nick is... Huh? Say something, Edgy! Before I came here, I stopped by the hospital and paid Wright a visit. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. The murder victim was the picture book author of Miss Elise Denim. She was found by Wright and the head nun. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the river. The hospital says that he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest. Yes, that's right, you got it! But they arrested her. My sweet little Iris! And here I was convinced he was the one the police had arrested. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for. What are you talking about? The things Wright gave to me when I was leaving his room. This is the first. He said some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts with this. And the other... He can't possibly be asking what I think he is. I'm begging you, Iris's trial starts tomorrow! With Nick out of the picture, you're all I've got left! You're the only one that can represent her! What did you just say? You know! Represent! Defend! What were you expecting? Why do you think I called you anyway? I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who... Don't talk to me like a kid! I graduated from junior high, you know! Don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell. But I mean, I heard a paper badge had no problem fooling an entire court before. Sure did. This country's judicial system have fallen into such decay. Please, Edgy, at least listen to her. Listen to Iris's side of the story. So Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge after all. Thank you for coming. My name is Iris. Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder. Mr. Wright, how is he? Mr. Larry said that he might even die. Fortunately, he will be fine. Larry, you moron! How could you say something like that? He is badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he is unharmed. Thank goodness. But he's caught some kind of nasty cold. A cold? He's running a high fever and is drifting in and out of consciousness. I must be imagining things. This woman... I feel like I'd met her before. Let's see what you have to say about this. The camera is glaring at me. If something glares at you, it's only polite to return the favor, is what I was told. Is something bothering you? Oh, excuse me. Amazing. Pardon me, Iris. I would like to ask you something if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling you and I have met before. He's not beating around the bush.
It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hazakura Temple.
Hazakura Temple? What's that?
It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power.
Spiritual power. Did you go to that temple for that reason as well?
No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them.
In that case, what are you doing at that temple then?
I committed some sins. Sins that I need to pay for. That's why I'm there and why I continue to train. To purify my soul.
I want to ask you about last night. The night of the crime.
Alright. I helped to clean up after dinner and then went back to my room at about 8. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10.
Bell?
We ring it at the same time each night.
I see. And then?
I was told to go to the training hall, but I went back to my room and stayed there.
Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked to?
I was frightened,
Frightened?
so I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened.
There's more to her story. I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper. You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder.
Yes,
However, you didn't go. 1 second. Received from Wright something about reading people's hearts. What utter nonsense. Scroll Iris's hood, has Kirby Temple map, occult, photo police.
26. Back from grade school, fell from Dusky Bridge and is currently hospitalized.
Don't remember how we became friends, though. Lamau. Because you say you were frightened. What exactly were you so frightened of?
Oh, at least it's only 2.
What in the world?
Is there something wrong?
I'm sorry, it's nothing. Looks like she's not aware of them herself. This must be what Wright was talking about. The psycholocks! I believe he said that I need to present this Magatama item to do something. So, do you have any idea as to what really occurred last night?
I think it was the result of the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed.
Spiritual power.
Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. This incident was just another example.
Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spiritual power.
Yes, I understand. Most people don't.
And I am certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. So please, answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elisa Nim?
No, I'm not the one who took her life.
Those psychological things aren't appearing. I suppose that means I can believe that she's not lying.
What's wrong?
I can't believe what I'm thinking. And here I just finished saying that I don't believe in spiritual power. It appears that's about all that you can tell me.
Thank you very much for listening to my story.
I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you.
Me?
Yes, at the trial tomorrow. He asked me to defend you.
If Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth, then I will gladly entrust my fate to your capable hands.
But before that, I have one question.
Yes?
Do you know Wright?
Why would you ask that?
Whenever you came up in our conversation, you would begin to act a little strange.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you?
He's a very dear and indispensable friend. In the original, she asks if they're friends, and he says friends of a sort.
It was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived him.
You deceived him.
I heard that he was in a lot of pain afterwards because of what happened. I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it was best if he never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth.
Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. And until he learns the truth, I don't think he will ever be able to truly recover. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to him. Tell him the truth. I mean, you're in the detention center right now, but once you get out, I promise, you can go tell him. I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition.
All right, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise.
Very well. I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal.
Let's go see the scene of the crime.
That's enough information gathering for now. I should head to the crime scene.
Ooh, funky. Yep, the bridge is completely out.
It sure is cold, all right. So this is it. Dusky Bridge.
Oh, wow, it's you, Mr. Edgeworth.
There we go. Detective Gumshoe. Long time no see. It's been about a year? Or has it been longer? It doesn't matter, Detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here. Oh, ouch. And there's that sharp left jab. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth. Let me guess. You were transferred by HR to the local precinct. A wise decision. The vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard. I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody was real nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir. Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe is impossible to get rid of. I'm supposed to report on the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Dick Gumshoe, reporting for duty. Great. Thank you, Detective. I thought Prosecutor Godot was gonna get here before me. That guy's a real mystery, I tell you. Prosecutor Godot. I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case. It's simple. Well, simple as simple does, they say. As they say. Oh, you got no idea how much I miss that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. But seriously, this one's a piece of cake. It's a witness that saw the whole thing. Witness? Yeah, that bikini lady. Bikini lady? Here? On this freezing cold mountain? Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, pal. You have to talk to this bikini lady. I mean, decisive witness, myself. I'm out. So this is the bridge that Wright fell through. Yep. I can't imagine being that reckless myself. Look before you cross, is how it goes, right? Or was that lead? And is there something on the other side? Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple. But we can't get over there without a bridge, sir. What? Don't we have helicopters? Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone at the Inner Temple was doing some training and now they're stuck there. Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey. Oh no, her again? Anyway, the air's really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. Okay, so they explained that. No one's gonna be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir. Will she be alright in this cold? So how did this bridge burn down anyway? We're almost 100% sure it was lightning. Lightning? You're telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning? Yep. Last night it snowed for the first time in 3 days. Please give me the weather report for the last 3 days, Gumshoe. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that. I was about to ask about that. But according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck. Alright. I see. This is a very detailed weather report. Snow with occasional lightning strikes. Snow 7 to approximately 10:50 p.m. Lightning 10 to approximately 11 p.m. struck Dusky Bridge around 10:45, around 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. Good to know. Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time that the lightning struck the bridge. Oh, we got that information from the witness's testimony. Someone actually saw the lightning on the bridge. Who is this witness? Sorry, I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir. Alright, so what about this new prosecutor on the block? So, who is this Prosecutor Godot? I've never heard of him. Yeah, he's a new guy. Showed up after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about the guy. What kind of a man is he? He just became a prosecutor recently, but he's good, sir. Real good. He's so good. How is it that I've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case? Bet he is. After all, you know who's right in the middle of it. You know who? Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, no one's really got it in for Mr. Wright. Oh? Yeah, he seems to some kind of a grudge. And what would be the cause of this grudge? I don't know. Maybe he made fun of his mask or something. If this is making any sense, I better look into this Godot myself. Let's go to the main hall. Why not? Oh, there's a snowmobile. Fun. Yo, Edgy! What took you so long? I'm so cold my brain's turned to sherbet. Is it sherbet or sherbet? I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country. What do you mean? Wright is going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. And I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder. Hey, wait a sec. Hold it. Objection! What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth? It's hard to explain, but one thing led to another, and, what kind of lame excuse is that? And you call yourself a defense attorney? Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor, and that's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth, defense attorney, just sounds plain weird, pal. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth? Well, I mean, my father was a defense attorney, and I did want to be a defense attorney when I was younger, but, you know, I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore. Dude, Edgy, I'll see you for a couple of years and your heart turns to sherbet. I'd say more like sorbet. It is rather cold here. Iris didn't murder her. Someone else did it. I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one. Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do what I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is. This is a very funky... Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent? Come on, a girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer. And you know I'm gay, Larry. I was right after all. I should never have come back. No, don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time. Honest. I had a penny for every time he said that. It's just that, oh, Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much. Know what I mean? Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry. Oh. Forget it. I didn't say anything. Alright, so what about the night of the crime? Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime? Larry? What? Don't tell me. You think I might have done it? What? No. Get lost! Go back on your charter jet and get out of my sight, you creep! And I hope your plane crashes and you die! I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing? I love that his inability to get witnesses to talk on the stand has transferred over to the investigative segment here. As I suspected, psychologs. I'm sorry, man. You know me, I just don't remember. My short-term memory's a wreck, dude. Okay, fine. Let's go to the main hall. Oh, there's a paper. Hey, hello there. So, how you feeling? Alright, I suppose. Huh? Who is this? My name is Miles Edgeworth. My, a handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. If circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just... Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini. Well, you have found her. Now, what can I do for you? I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis. If you ask nicely, I might give you a peek, big boy. Mr. Edgeworth, this is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's the witness. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps on getting cut. My stomach is already growling in protest. So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris? Well, first, I want to hear what you know. Let me see this paper first, though.
There are more Enzo cushions in the corner of the room. What's that white piece of paper sticking out from under the stack? Beats me. Would you mind checking that out for me, Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir. Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth. It looks like an old manila envelope. Yeah! What is it, Detective? This could be it! An ultra-important clue! A super special clue! I suppose I should read it myself, then. It looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Unless you want your secret to be exposed. This sounds like a blackmail letter. Maybe she dropped it. Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth. Why can't I ever find clues like that? You're an ultra-important prosecutor. A super-duper prosecutor. Well, I suppose it takes a super-duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this. First, I'd like to ask you about last night. Well, last night, we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the two of us went to the training hall in the inner temple. She must be talking about Maya. Approximately what time was that? I suppose it was about 9 when we left here? Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. Channeling Dojo's head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch. Wow, you're right. That does sound exhausting. Detective, this is no time for flattery. Sorry. Sometime around 11, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard, but your duty was in the inner temple. Why did you come back here? The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps. I'm starting to get goosebumps myself, but for a decidedly different reason. Oh, you get the chills pretty easy, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolytes at all times, correct? Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is, I've got a bad lower back. A bad lower back. Yes, it's especially bad in the winter. It's so bad that I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My pant back felt stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall. So you left the disciple all alone. Don't be ridiculous, I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the bell for lights out. Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? So, did this head nun actually see Iris there? I think I'd better try to get some more details. Alright then, I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard. It must have been past 11. No, I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart. Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my tie! I saw 2 people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other one was stabbing her from the back with a sword. Did you see this criminal with your own eyes? I didn't want to believe what I was seeing. But it was Iris. Great. That's as good of an eyewitness testimony as we're gonna get. You must have been quite shocked. Of course she was. Try putting yourself in her shoes. It'd be like if you were stabbing Mr. Wright smack in the middle of a courtroom, and I happened to witness it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked too. I would never do that. I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. Ooh, look at her serious sprite. Ooh. When I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed and then I passed out. Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid. However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural. Unnatural. The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness. I wonder what she means by that. The acolyte. So who is this acolyte that was to train at the inner temple? Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. And after she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course. Special course. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times. You don't mean to tell me she's still doing that over at the inner temple, do you? No, of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night we still hadn't started the training session itself. Well, that's good to hear. Oh, dear, there's one thing I forgot to tell you. Oh, I don't think I like the sound of this. Do you know that small girl? I believe she is Miss Maya's little sister. Maya has a little sister. Oh, you mean Little Pearl? That's Maya Fey's cousin. Little Pearl? I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after we'd finished with dinner cleanup. But I haven't seen her at all since late last night. She's nowhere to be found. You mean she was with the victim? It's all the fault of my stupid old creaky old back. The little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone. As they say, the plot thickens. Alright, let's go back to the main gate. I don't see Larry anywhere. Maybe we scared the poor kid away. His heart was shut tight with a number of psycho locks. I guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side. You know what? Sure, snowmobile. I suppose this type of thing was necessary up here in the mountains. Say, this just gave me a great idea. Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not. I've got an idea for a brand new invention. Might even make me rich. An invention. Yeah, a car that can travel on snow. I'll call it a snow car. So what do you think, sir? Would you go for a ride on something like that? Only after you take the first 1,000 test rides. Here we go, courtyard. And this is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched. Thanks, Detective. I'll just have a look around. It looks like the police are still investigating. Oh yeah, by the way, thought I'd better ask just to be sure. Are you really gonna defend that nun Iris at the trial tomorrow? Yes, I will. I gave her my word, and now I must follow through with my commitment. Well, in that case, I gotta be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation. Don't worry about it, Detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will flow out on its own. You got it, sir. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap. Yes, you do that, Detective. Just how much has your runny spout leaked over the years? Too much. What's this? It looks like a wizard's staff. That belonged to the victim, Mr. Least on them. There's nothing strange and magical about it. Oh yeah. Listen, this is just between us, okay, sir? Yes. What? This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this. Alright? The truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard. That's it. That's what you wanted to tell me. That's it. This stuff was made from a very strong printboard. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it? Just the victims. Alright. The main gate must be just over that stone wall. Ah, stone walls. I jumped over a few of those in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all. Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of words. Nothing here. Murder weapon. The skull statue is actually the murder weapon. It sure is. It's called the Shishishiro, by the way. Nest on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood. We're back. The estimated time of death on the victim was between 10 and 11 p.m. on February 7th. The cause of death was a blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon. The murder weapon. The victim was found skewered with a giant